Another day, another check-in. Actually, it's been about 5 days, I think, since the last check-in, and this looks like as good of any spot to park my car here in Hobart. And I found my way to the next Airbnb, and you're looking at it right down there, that tall two-story home with the double, or with the red roof, I should say. And it's owned by a gentleman named Graham. And you know, it's kind of one of those things where you see the house on the outside and it doesn't necessarily have the nicest, what we used to call in real estate, and which I think they still call in real estate, curb appeal. But the images on Airbnb make it look like a real nice place. And the reviews make it seem like a wonderful place. And the host, named Graham, from what I've gathered from some of the reviews, he is a really nice gentleman. So I just need a place that's clean, quiet, and comfortable, and safe. And even though it's right on the main road here in Hobart, it's on the intersection of Byron and Sandy Bay Road. So if you were to look on a map, Byron, B-Y-R-O-N, Byron and Sandy Bay Road, you would see the accommodation, and the price is definitely right. I think it's costing me about $30 a night or something like that for the accommodation. So you can't go wrong with the price, and I just hope that I hope it's just clean, quiet, safe, and comfortable. Now, quiet, I don't know. We're right on Sandy Bay Road, which is a rather busy road. And as I'm finding my way to the rental, there's no shortage of school children walking. You can see some over there on the corner. No shortage of school children walking home, and they've all got their uniforms on, interestingly enough. And you know, you gotta wonder if they have they'll watch American TV and what have you. You wonder if they'll watch American TV and wonder what it's like to be in America, where they don't have to wear uniforms. But anyway, so on the way home, they go to or on their way, they're going to they're standing right behind me. And I learned some time back that it's not a good idea to film children and put it on YouTube, so to speak. Otherwise, I'd introduce you to some of the cute kids. But let's go check into our place. All right, I've got a confession to make. This isn't the actual home, and thank goodness for that, because as I walked by, I was looking, and boy, curb appeal, lack of curb appeal would be an understatement for this home right here. And I actually knocked on the door, and some young lady opened up, and I said, "Is Graham here?" And she said, "Well, I think that you've got the wrong place. I think Graham is next door. So let's go and see." So maybe this is my accommodation. We will see. It would help if I checked the address. All right, now we're talking. Thank goodness. This is the Strathmore here in beautiful Hobart, and oh goodness gracious, what a relief. So let's go on inside and check out my accommodation. Oh boy, what a relief. Boy, folks, you talk about a relief. Oh goodness gracious. I found my way into my accommodations, and you just meet one wonderful man after another. And speaking of which, here he is.
Hi guys.
This is Graham. Graham, your reviews. I read your reviews, and you are quite the superstar on Airbnb. People really like you.
Left Australia when I was 17, went around the world for 3 years and trained in the West End of London. Came back to Oz. Worked with a company called Miller's Hotels, and taking over Randwick Racecourse and catering for
Wonderful.
100,000 people. Majesty the Queen, the Duke of Edinburgh, and a few Prime Ministers.
Wow. How long have you been doing Airbnb?
Opened this in April of 2017.
About three, okay,
Yeah.
about three, little over 3 years.
22 countries,
Uh-huh.
people from 22 countries, and about 500 guests in that period.
Absolutely incredible.
It's good.
Absolutely incredible.
Keeps
Oh,
me
wonderful.
occupied.
Yes.
And, keeps me off the streets at my age.
What are you, about 59?
21 and a half.
21 and a half. So this is room number 1?
This is your room? Yep.
This is door number 1.
Uh-huh.
Look at this. Wow. Look at this place. Oh my goodness. What a beautiful, beautiful place, Graham.
Thank you so much.
Look at that. Now, were these some of your girlfriends back in the day?
Yes, yes.
Huh? Look at them.
That's Bronte Beach in Sydney.
Uh-huh. That's the beach in Sydney, huh?
Probably 1960s.
Wow. What a special place this is. Look at that. Graham, this is beautiful. This is really,
Thank you very much.
really
sir.
beautiful. Look at, and chocolate on the bed.
Yeah.
I got a little chocolate on the bed. Now, do you turn down my bed every night, Graham?
No, you got yourself in that guy.
You don't turn down the bed every night
It's
with
all
a
yours.
little chocolate?
It's all yours. It's all yours.
And my desk. Look at this.
That was compliments. Well, Laura Saba, who was a writer from New York,
Yes.
came for 1 month and stayed for 6. And
Uh-huh.
prior to her arrival, she said, "Graham, there's just one thing I need is a desk." So I bought her a desk
Wow.
and stayed there ever since. But
Good on you. So, do you mind? Is there like common area, my bathroom? Can you show me? Would you
can
mind?
have a little look at your bathroom.
So it's
Top
shared
of the stairs.
up the stairs. Okay. Here we go. Wow, what a nice home. Did you do these photographs? Are these your
No,
photographs?
they're done by, I think of his name shortly.
Look at
Absolutely
that.
brilliant.
Wow. Fantastic, Graham.
It adds a little bit of.
Is this the bathroom?
This is your bathroom. There you go.
Look at this. Folks, you see what Airbnb is all about? Look at that. Now look at that tub. And I think I could probably fit in that tub.
Well, it's good for the walkers that do Mount Wellington when they come back. You know, there's your Epsom salts there. And,
And I could put some bubbles in there, and maybe you've got a rubber ducky somewhere. This is fantastic. Wow, this is really, really nice.
you can't do anything up. They're all taken, every room at the moment. So I'm booked out.
You're booked out.
Yeah.
Are you really? That doesn't surprise me. And then there's the rest of the rooms. Wonderful. Okay, that is absolutely fantastic. Do you offer your guests kitchen privileges at all?
Not entirely.
Not entirely.
No, they can go and make coffee, tea.
Sure. It's not a bed and breakfast. This is not a bed and breakfast, correct? It's you're renting the rooms.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
It's B&B, and as I understand it, it's bed and it's breakfast.
Yes.
Right? With COVID-19, I've cut down. I used to do bacon and eggs and hot breakfast, but we've got to all keep our distance these days. So it's a help yourself breakfast. But I set the table in the morning so you can come in any time and plunge your coffee and what have you.
Have you had, if I may ask you, over the years that you've been doing the Airbnb, have you had any bad experiences?
Not really.
Not
They're all
really.
qualified guests, and that's what I really like it. I think people do read up the reviews before they come to see what they're going to get.
So when you read up, when you're going to book somebody, when somebody requests a book, you kind of read through the reviews.
Yeah.
And for me, why did you make an exception?
I looked at your review, Tom T. Hall.
Oh, Tom T. Hall. Is that why?
No, you're well travelled. I looked at that. Whoa, I did.
Okay.
Yeah.
You looked
You
at
had
that.
so many compliments.
Fantastic.
And I said, no, you're no problems whatsoever.
Well, thank you for you for
That's
having
what you got to
me.
look at, Tom. You know, make sure that you don't, because you do have 4 guests in this property at the moment, and I don't want any trouble.
Exactly.
I want to keep it all.
Well, I won't be any trouble.
That's why Airbnb aren't good.
Yeah.
They're excellent like that.
Well, good.
I won't go any further, but they're brilliant.
Okay.
You know what a struggle they've been through in recent days. Yeah. Holly Dilly.
Well, thank you, mate. I'm gonna. You know what? It's about nap time for me.
Is it really?
Yeah, it's about nap time for me. So thank you for
That's all right.
thank you for having me. I really, really appreciate it.
My pleasure, Tom.